What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Levitation, the Sunday series where we coming back with a good one. We coming back with a great one. We coming back with a banger. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you again, like I told you before, go down there and press that subscribe button. Go ahead, press that like button. And then while you're down there, leave a comment. And then last but not least, I ask that you share it with those who you think will benefit the most from it. It's very important. So, with all that out the way, let's hop into it. I hope it bless you. Have y'all noticed there has been an increase of people who have stopped participating in the Christian faith? They have a bad taste in their mouths. It don't feed people like it used to. It even seems unhealthy to some people. See, this has been heavy on my heart for some time now, and God brought this comparison to my mind. Christianity as we know it today is like McDonald's. Almost everybody at some point was exposed to McDonald's, and it was good. But along the line somewhere you had a bad experience, whether the food was sloppy, or the lines was too long, or the workers was rude, or the ice cream machine not working, or you just realized that it wasn't healthy. It don't matter whichever one it was, you stop going. And then I watched the movie called The Founder, and it's all about how McDonald's became to be. And what I realized is that McDonald's as we know it today wasn't how McDonald's started. See, the movie displayed that there was these two brothers who had a small restaurant, and that restaurant ran so smoothly that the service was efficient, the food was perfect. They were operating like a well-oiled machine. Then this man named Robert Kraft came in one day and saw how smoothly it was working, experienced how good the food was, and he saw a gold mine. He begged the two brothers to let him be a part of it. He got on board, and then he started franchising McDonald's all around the country. Anybody who had money could franchise a McDonald's. And there was even points where they had stuff that wasn't on the original menu. They was even selling hot dogs at McDonald's. But due to the franchising, McDonald's got so popular that they had to compromise on the structure the two original brothers had put in place at the original McDonald's. They had to compromise on it in order to scale and be profitable. And in that process, McDonald's had gotten so far away from what the original two originators intended that the two brothers were angry. Robert Kraft has stolen the whole concept at McDonald's right from under the two brothers, so much so that people think that he's the one that started and created McDonald's. Robert Kraft and the CEOs were so money hungry that they cut costs in any place that they could find. This includes the type of beef that was used to make the burger. This includes the pay scale. So you only gonna get a certain demographic of workers to wanna work in your restaurant, which ultimately affects how long it takes for the food to be prepared. So the food is unhealthy, the service is inadequate, and ultimately a combination of the two, the food don't even taste as good as it used to. So now McDonald's is known in majority of people's minds to be a place that is only for the economically low class and the unhealthy folk. Y'all starting to see the parallels yet? The faith of Christ is pure, it's right, it's true. And it started off with people seeing the power of God being displayed through his servants and his leaders. But when leaders with different morals, different intentions, and different reasons got a hold of Christianity and even used the faith for reasons that don't align with the originator of the faith, then the faith itself started to get tainted a little bit. So the Christianity that we know today, especially in America, is so far away from what Christ intended that it has become unhealthy. The way that it has been used has been manipulative, corruptive, to the point where people don't even want to associate the faith with Christ anymore. Now you hear things like Christianity is the white man's religion. Well, according to my historical research, Christ wasn't a white man. So how can the faith of Christianity be a white man's religion when the originator of the faith wasn't a white man? So after that, I'm just like, well, God, okay, I get the comparison. I see the comparison. But this sounds like it's kind of like no hope. And he said, listen, all it would take is for the CEO of McDonald's to sacrifice profit and go back to the original two brothers concept of McDonald's, even back down to the structure of how things supposed to be placed on the burger. It will be simpler, but it will be purer and it will be healthier. And that's the same thing for my faith. If we go back to what the Creator intended, you'll be practicing the faith in its purity in its truest form. Then you'll be able to see the power attached to it. But it would take the leaders, the pastors, the ministers to sacrifice the seats being filled, sacrifice the money coming in, sacrifice talking about what makes people feel comfortable or what won't cancel you, and get back to speaking the truth. And he said it's more important for the fake to get back to its purest form than it is for McDonald's, because unlike McDonald's, you have another option to eat. But with the faith, Christ is the only option. You want scriptural proof. I get it, I understand. In John chapter 14, starting at verse 6, it says, Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to my Father except through me. If you had really known me, you would know who my Father is. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. He's the only way. So if he's the only way, we don't have any other option. That's why it's so important for us to get back to the truth. And that may cause a lot of our services to look different. That may cause a lot of the audience members to look different. But it's worth it, because we'll be worshiping in spirit and in truth. Whatever we're being presented, is important for us to study and do our own research to be able to determine whether what we're consuming is the truth or is it a lie. See, when you know what real beef looks like, you can tell the beef that is served in McDonald's is not real original beef. I don't know what this is. When you know what real chicken look like, you know that the chicken nugget don't look like chicken. So yes, advertised as chicken, but that's not real chicken. So in order to get back to the original format, we got to study the originator of the faith. And the founder of the faith says himself in Matthew 7, starting at verse 7, it says, keep on asking and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking and you will find. Keep on knocking and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. Everyone who seeks finds. And everyone who knocks, the door will be open. We got to start seeking the truth. And when we start seeking the truth, we will find the truth. We will realize that a lot of the stuff that we've been traditionally taught does not even apply to the original faith. And it's not until we start operating in spirit and in truth, that's when we are truly worshiping God. That's when we're truly operating in the faith. And when we truly operate in the faith, we can truly receive the benefits of operating in the faith. This is Levitation, where we're reaching the highest potential. Stay blessed.